And you are watching Recovery 201. And it's 201 because we get a little deeper in this class. So we go a little deeper. Absolutely. All right, there went my phone. We're going to talk about today how to get through hell. How to get through hell. When we're going through hell, how do we get through it? Right? It is deep. Sometimes it gets real deep. I want to tell you first about the warm line. Let me tell you that. We have a warm line 24/7 that is open to everyone. Give us a call. It is for everyone. If you've got a problem at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, give us a call. If you've got a problem at 3 a.m., give us a call. It's 24/7. We're there. And we're listening. We're listening. And we're giving resources. Right? So it's a good thing. Give them a call. Good people on that line. The number is 833-390-7728. That's 833-390-7728. All right. Good morning, Margaret. Good morning, Holly. Already on. Good deal. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Margaret wants to know what happened. I was in a car accident last Friday. Easy peasy. I'm getting better by the day. I'll probably be out of this by tomorrow. So just got a little shoulder scoop, when I went back. So, but thank you for asking. I appreciate your love because I know it's from love. You ready to get started? Let's get started. How do you get through hell?
Today's title again?
How do you getting through hell? Getting
through hell.
Yep. Walking through it. Yeah, no shit. I always heard that if you're going through hell, keep walking because you got to get out. Sometimes I stay in hell. And like Rodney says, it's up to here. Shit's staying in it because I'm frozen in it. If I can just move, do something to shift that situation, that I'm not going through hell anymore. Oh, the definition. You know what?
In this conversation right now.
Okay. I appreciate that. I did not look up the definition of hell.
Really? You didn't do it?
I know.
You're off your game.
I'm off my game, yes.
I never looked that up. The definition of hell.
You did?
I never.
Oh, I've never looked it up either. But thank you, Rodney. That's a good place to start. Hell, a place regarded in various religions as a spiritual realm of evil, depicted as a place of perpetual fire beneath the earth where the wicked are punished after death. Damn. I don't want to go there.
It really sets it in perspective for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Dante's Inferno, when he went through the 5 circles of hell.
Yeah.
He went through 5 circles of hell. And then they had lust, and it's all like these, you know what I'm saying? That 7 deadly sins. And Dante, he was pulled there by Lucifer, by capturing, killing his wife, and taking her down there. And she was the most righteous woman, and she was perfect for Lucifer. Baby, he wanted to bring him.
Well, we're gonna have to stop you right there because you're telling me the whole story, and I want to read it. I don't mess up the ending. That's a whole book, man. But that is hell. Yeah. That is an example of hell.
5 circles.
Yeah. I like that.
Circles.
I like that because I'm going to use that.
to
5
keep
circles.
on his wife so he
Okay.
can sit on
Use your inside
One at a
voice.
time, we're trying to listen.
Okay, inside voice, and we're good here. Hey, Bonnie, you're back. Good deal. Hey, we're good. We're good. But hell, I believe it has 5 rings, right? I believe that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got to pass through all 5.
That's it. No, I don't.
No,
I don't. 5 circles of hell.
No, these are
Where'd you get that crazy idea?
Why did you go 1, 2?
Because that's when the crap comes up. The crap, when it's low, I can deal with it quick. That's it. When it gets higher and higher and higher. Yeah, that's hell. You been through hell before?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we have. Rodney, you?
Going through it now.
Going through it now. Keep walking. That's it.
Walk circle right now. The champion out of it.
Yeah. Alan, have you ever felt like you're in hell? Like things were just so bad?
I'm sure there have been times.
Yeah.
The word hell is really not in my vocabulary.
Yeah.
But yeah, there have been times when I felt
Yeah.
pretty damn bad.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
going on that word. I
Absolutely.
mean, it is a thing. I'm a nerd. Let's just say that I'm a nerd. I read a lot.
Yes.
Plus, I question a lot of things. And
I love when we question.
You gotta go through 5 of them. And this is the thing, because these are the natural human responses. And we made those 5 circles. And you must travel through that in life. All 5 circles you're going to challenge in life. So
Absolutely.
you
But what I'm talking about today is bullshit.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. When it comes down to my knee, I'm in distress. As it moves up, I'm in hell. Right? When it gets up to here, I always say keep your chin up, keeps the shit out your mouth. Right? You know what I'm saying? Right. So this hell that we go through, is probably the experience of most people. Most people. Holly says, I call the old saying hell and high water, troubled waters when we're drowning in circumstances that overwhelm me. That's it. That is the definition of hell. Being overwhelmed, being put upon, being enslaved by our minds, by our bodies, whatever it is. Whatever it is that keeps us in that freeze mode when we're in the shit, when we're in hell. And that's what we're going to talk about today. What do we do when we're in hell, right? When everything's falling apart, when we don't have an answer when we don't have the solution so I can get out. It says in the 12-step literature that I've read, we trudge the happy road to destiny. You've got to keep going. I mean, we got it, right? And we can get it every day, depending on the hell we're in. Just keep walking.
That makes sense.
Keep trudging.
I've been in recovery since the 80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you just like in one day, just size it up on the travel. They tell me, the journey never ends, or the journey begins, or
Mm-hmm.
and then the journey.
Yeah, the journey of it.
Yeah. And you got it right in front of you. You can have
You just got to keep pushing.
I was never animate, just like that exercise of saying I love you. It really never, even though when I said I got it, to these people and all age.
You know what? That's a beautiful thing, because we don't trudge alone.
Yeah, and they told me take somebody on.
You always see them, Lassie movies where the guy falls into quicksand.
Yeah.
Right? What the hell is quicksand in Texas? I don't know, but he's in the quicksand, and Lassie comes and barks, right? And they give him a rope or a stick or something and pull them out. That's kind of what it's like when we're going through hell.
How can
right?
you be challenged and then I take it for myself. So I'm alone.
It may feel like that, but you got people. You got your tribe.
Why would I want to take them along with me? This is what Aaron told me.
All right, hold on. We can talk about that in the smoking area. Because what I want to talk about first as a solution, as part of the solution of going through hell, is acknowledging and feeling your feelings. Oh, that sucks. Acknowledging and feeling your feelings. Avoid your negative emotions may feel like an effective stopgap measure, but in fact, it's simply postponing and perhaps escalating and exacerbates a flood of negative emotions sometimes in the future. So when I don't, I get stuck. It says it's like running away from something that's right on your shoulder. And you can't get rid of it. That's it. Yeah, the angel and the devil. The angel and the devil. That makes sense to me. We got to feel our feelings.
But sometimes the devil is not on the left, he's on the right. I mean, come on my shoulder. And you got to say, don't let your left hand, or the right hand know what your left hand is doing.
Well, we can, I understand that. But if I don't feel my feelings, I told you about that big hole in my chest before I got in recovery. And I tried to fill that big hole with drugs and alcohol and sex and gambling and anything I could get my hands on. I did.
I'm back on that.
Yeah. So when I did that, I wasn't feeling my feelings. I was running away from them. I got to feel my feelings today. I got to be able to be courageous and see what I really feel. What is going on? It looks like anger, but it might be fear.
But does revenge and hell kind of tie in?
Well, if we stay in revenge, we're in the shit. Right? We stay in revenge, we're in the shit. And my goal is to get out of that. Whatever it is, I want solution. It may be a horrible situation. I may have to accept it as a solution. Acceptance. It is what it is.
What never was what it was. Saying it was. I don't have a disease attitude when I'm in hell, on the realms of hell, walking around in hell with the shit.
Let me read this sentence because it applies to a lot of us. We might worry that our emotions will be too overwhelming.
Yeah.
If I start crying, I'll never stop. If I get angry, I will point of total, where I blank out. I don't want that today, right? I'll do those things I don't want to do to avoid feeling those feelings.
I was in jail, I was locked up, and I had a hot liquor float on me. And then when I got to McCree's, some guy threw a hot coffee on me. I blanked out. I woke up and I was smashing him in the face in the bushes. And this guy, I had to go to an NA meeting that morning. And then, you know what? They had the ambulance up there. This guy with oxygen and everything. Yeah. And this is what I had to see before going, recovery.
Well, the feelings of the trauma, even other people's trauma, we got to face that. I got to face that today.
A mean guy. He calls him a mean guy.
Well, there you go.
Issues.
Let's see what we got. Holly says the mind is the lifeline if allowing it to serve in the moment with opportunities instead of obstacles. Oh my goodness. Margaret says, I know, right? True emotion can anchor me at the wrong place in a storm. If I stay in the shit, I can't. I am going nowhere.
Well, when you free, you just.
I want to be free.
When you free, tell me when you free.
We're getting to it. We're giving some solutions here,
Okay.
some stuff, and you know that first one is feel those feelings, and that's hard.
Free me.
Yeah, when I'm angry, is it fear? Is it loneliness? What is that emotion behind the behavior? Right?
I gotta take care of myself.
There you
I gotta
go.
look out for myself. So I'm one, army, and one boy is one man.
You're right.
One man, one vote type shit, like Aaron said. And this right here, I wish I was still married again, son. You got a lovely life. You got a lovely wife. You got a lovely outlook, and I want that.
Yes, and you will have that.
Thank you.
Maybe not today.
I ain't looking for today.
Right. Today is a little bit of hell.
Hey, I got nothing to do and all day to do it.
Okay, that's hell. That can be hell. Up to here in attitude and resentment and revenge. There you go. Embarrassment. There you go.
I mean, 5 circles of hell. And that's all 5 of them.
There you go. What we're going to talk about next is to talk about it. Talk about those feelings. Talk about that shit.
Yeah.
Right? You got to get that out. There is some kind of magic that happens when my pain hits the air. It disintegrates. Don't you think about it? Think about when I talk, there's actually something that comes out, and when it hits the air, it leaves. That's the way I think about it. That's the way I think about it. Breathe. Well, talking about it is effective. Getting that out, right, lowers the bullshit. It may not get rid of it because we don't have a solution yet, but it lowers the bullshit.
So the solution is to come on. Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Let somebody know what you're going through. Be around people that know us is important, right? Being around people that will call us on our shit, will lovingly support us.
Hey, start to get enough. When I asked certain questions, he was like, I threw them off guard. They wasn't expecting to answer a question like that. So they look dumbfounded or some shit.
Talk it out. Talk it out. Next one. Try to see past the hardship. It says when we're in crisis, it's hard to see any upside, but with some distance, we may be able to see the situation in a different light. We lost our job. Well, so I've lost jobs in the past.
I just lost a job.
Yeah, and that's real. That brings the hell on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because that changes everything.
Like 17, age of 18, 17 or older, like different sites on it because I was about to go homeless and stuff like that. So,
Yeah. That
but now I got like 3 other jobs and I can go back to it now.
good deal. We don't give up.
Exactly.
We can't give up. I can't give up when I'm up to here. Right? I don't want to live in this.
Exactly.
Have you ever lost a job before that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a warehouse job.
So you know what it's like, but you got another job and you're going to get another one, right? A home.
Yeah. I want
You've
one.
had one in the
I
past.
had one.
You'll get one in the future.
I lost him because that guy.
Yep. Yep.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when I see my hardship as a stepping stone, right, and I'm losing the shit. It's going down. When I use what tried to kill me as a tool to live, that's the shit.
Man,
That's the shit.
man, she's young.
I'll write this shit down. I'm good.
Are you used to it?
Big and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get accustomed to it.
This is what this recovery because I was in this detox, and this guy called me a racist name, right? And told on him, and this guy just called me a racist name. I'm mad. She said, think about this right now. Aren't you used to it now? By now?
Use that. You remember I told you, and let me tell you, I was picking up my 30-day chip. I was sober 30 days. I was so happy. I was so eager to pick up that red chip. I get up there, the lady that's giving out the chip, I know, she's one of them old timers. She looks at me and says, if I got to give you a white chip, I'm going to shove it up your ass. I was so shocked by that. I didn't know what to do, but I tell you what, for the first year, every time I wanted to drink, I'd see that woman. I'd picture that woman and say to myself, I ain't doing it. So I can flip that. That tried to kill me, I can use as a tool to live.
Yeah, because every time I thought about, that thing I'm angry with because I've been called his name, and you told me, is that what you answered to?
Yeah.
And I was like, this lady, she don't know, I'm not all in my, words. But every time I thought about it, when someone approached me, and I felt the vibe. They ain't said it yet, but I thought of that lady.
Yeah.
But she said, aren't you used to it, my now, right?
Aren't you used to it? No, I ain't.
Never used to it.
Never used to it.
And it's the wrong way to, go to the doctor.
And that's the hardship.
The
hardship that we face when people harm us.
On my recovery,
yeah.
She said that. Knocked me off several times.
But I want to use that today. I want to use that anger. I want to use that anger in a constructive way. Right? So I want to see the hardship. I want to know I've been through shit before and have gotten out of it. That gives me hope. Right? And what I need is hope today. The next thing is prioritize self-care. We don't have a lot of time for self-care a lot of times. Because I'm running. The busyness of business. Yeah.
I'm gonna have my own time to myself.
Yep. And that's needed to get through the shit. I've got to do self-care so I don't fall out. Right? Fall out emotionally, mentally. I don't have to just fall out physically. I can fall out spiritually. And I don't want that today. I don't want that today.
Hey, thing is, in the past, I used that busyness to occupy my, day so I won't go back to the shit.
That's right. You're right. I'm standing in shit and I'm busy. I'm busy so I won't face the shit. We do that. Busy. I can't today. Think how many things have I said about exercise, healthy food,
and
rest? Not today. Not today. I'm going to stay up. No, I'd rather have a burger. All those things. All those things. The next, practice acceptance. No. Why do we always have to talk about acceptance in recovery?
Because you at the end of something.
Yeah. Not every time, but when I had an office in the old building, people would come in and they would be so distraught, crying and snotting and just so full of despair. And I'd be sitting there grinning. I know if finally the person would say, what the hell are you grinning about? Right? Because that emotion doesn't fit what I'm saying. Right? So I gotta get some drink. I tell them, you're on the edge of greatness. It is so bad here you're on the edge of getting out of it, right? And that's what we want today. I want to get out of that shit. Oh boy, we got all kinds of comments. Here we go. Holly says, exhale out of the garbage. Inhale peace of mind and life for now. Ooh.
I would try that.
Yeah.
Because I'm that, real spiritual religion type. Yeah, both ways, But yeah, exhale, and but this is the thought she's telling you. The negative is out. Put the positive in.
That's right.
So I'm breathing positive.
I think when I do that, yeah, when I do that, I inhale through my nose, and because there's negative things out there too. So I inhale through my nose, I exhale all of that shit
out.
Get it out. Talk to somebody. Yes. Exhale it out. And acceptance.
And acceptance. That's a problem right there. Who's talking acceptance over there?
Let go of what you can't control. Yep. To start, make a list of everything you can't control. These are things you can stop worrying about. Stop worrying about.
Wait, come up again.
If I make a list of the things that stop me that I can't control, a list of things I can't control, I don't have to worry about it. Because I made this list. I have, other people doing racial things. I got that down, right? I want to be able to list those things that I can't control so I can look at them and say, okay, I can't control that. That's something I just got no power over. And that's hard to make a list, because it's hard to say we're not in control of something, right?
No, at least a bit around.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Bonnie says, Holly says, great Sharon. Great words of wisdom. Thank you. She says, self-care is so important. You are amazing, Sharon. I'm sorry. We need to schedule our own break time. Okay. Yeah. Just being ourselves. Yeah. Just be yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. But that acceptance thing.
And your friend Ken, is that in that Ken?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Ken, he lets me laugh. Man, I could sit here with Ken, we'll take the oxygen out of him.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He got good personality, good posture. He got very good posture.
That's that, and he lives acceptance.
Mm.
I want to be around people that have that skill.
Yeah.
Because it is a skill.
Really
I don't naturally accept things. People or things happen and I get pissed off. I get angry because I can't control the situation. I gotta let it go. I gotta if I write it down under, you ain't got no control over this shit, I can look back to it and go, okay, I ain't got control over this shit. Yeah. Let me let it go. And then I ain't got to worry about it. If I accept something, I'm not spinning it over and over and over again. Right?
This makes sense, though.
Yeah. What?
You have control. Hey, but check this out. Because you've already been through that before, so you know best how to take care of this. So you're in control.
Yeah. We're not in control of other people. The only thing we are in control of. Well, hold on. The only two things we can control are our attitudes and our behaviors.
Yeah.
Right? And when I control those things, when I use those things to better myself, the shit goes down. All right. It's easier to walk through the shit when I'm in acceptance. Right? I'm walking out of it. I'm accepting that happened. Right? I accept that. but I'm not going to stay there.
What is instant gratification to control? I
Yeah,
want instantly this shit in control right
absolutely. We do. That's natural. I want when I want when I want it.
now. Yeah.
It's hard to give that up. Right? It's hard to give that up. It's a natural response. We want our needs met. And it's good when we can, because the next one is ask for help.
Mm.
Ask for help.
We've spoken about that before.
We have asking for help. It can be hard, isn't it? It can be hard I have a hard time doing that.
Think about what we were surrounded with. These idiots, these movies. Yeah, they can't even get out of a wet paper bag. You know what I mean? Come on. And how would I ask them for help?
Well, that's why you got to choose carefully.
That's why I won't bring them along no more.
There are people out there that can help us, and I got to find them. If I've got an issue with cancer, I want to find the best information about it. I want to talk to somebody that's been through it because they know, right? That's where I ask for help. Someone that's been through it, educate myself about it, right? Seek out organizations that can help us, because sometimes there are people there that truly are in the recovery of joy, right? They may not have a problem with alcohol or drugs or mental health issues.
I should use that. They warm up. I should call
You should.
I would get on their nerves. What the hell I'm going through? It was always Rodney again.
Oh, that's Rodney. That's all right.
Put them on well.
That's part of self-care that we talked about, the
Right.
warm line. That's good.
Warm
Thank
line.
you. And asking for help is hard. I think I should be able to do this.
Yeah,
I should be able to get through this by myself.
I should.
Yeah, I should. I'm shooting on myself. I'm shooting on myself. Recovery words.
I passed that. I have learned to ask for help.
Yeah, good. It's a skill. It's a tool. It's something we got to practice because it's hard. It is hard. Asking for help.
This person answers the phone now. I'm sure you know myself.
Here's a good one. How to get out of hell is what we're talking about.
All right.
Limit time with toxic people.
Oh,
Limit time with toxic people. We all know somebody that want limit time with toxic people.
Limit
Limit
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, got to do that.
on jobs, I have all these toxic people. I must approach them. You know, and this is then when I leave that job, I go home and some toxic guy come walking past my fucking block, you know what I'm saying? I run into his toxic ass.
Yes.
And then I'm already ticked off because the toxic damn people at work with. Then this guy comes on, he's just making a full day. He making my sense back home.
We can be infected by negative people. Because if I surround myself with people that whine and moan and cuss about everything, don't like nothing, couldn't work at a pie factory. Couldn't work at a pie factory, right? People bug me sometimes. People bug me sometimes, especially toxic people. If I surround myself with that, I'm going to be toxic too. And I'm going to take that out on someone. Someone fills me with all the negative crap, right? I spit it out on somebody else because I caught toxic from these people. I caught negativity from these people. I can't do that today. I can't do that today because it doesn't work. I had to learn that the hard way. And there are people all over the place that are negative that we've got to avoid or accept them. Now, just because I accept someone doesn't mean I have to hang around them. Right?
Let me just say this. Look, me You know, I'm a busy man because I got to put myself back in place. So I don't need no negativity. I don't need no goofy fucking challenges in my life. How goofy would do. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, my mama told me, and I don't have enough of these resources as you talk about. I need to reach out to. My mama said, a poor rat ain't got but one home, Rodney. You know, because the cheese is set right there in that hole, you know, so that rat right now is about to run into that trap. Because he don't have no other interest in this time home.
When we surround ourselves with those kind of people, we lose it.
Yeah.
We lose our serenity. We lose our peace.
Why would anyone surround themselves with toxic people?
Have you ever been in a workplace where maybe they changed something and you got pissed off and everybody got pissed off about it? So everybody's just in that negative space. Something happens to a group of people that puts them in that negative place and it just builds. The shit gets higher because I'm talking about it. It's festering. Absolutely. Absolutely. Here's another one. Stay grounded in the present. Be where your feet are. Tough one. That's a tough one. All these are tough. All these are tough. That's about going deeper today.
Wherever you go, you're always there.
That's right. Geographical cure. I can't, I'm always there no matter where I go. I want to be one of the ones that are positive, though. I want to be somebody that people want to hang around because they want to be happy.
And this is the thing. I'm not the smartest guy, but I'm still asking questions. I'm trying to answer some questions.
Absolutely.
So I'm not the smartest damn guy. But then you say something that says, hey, why are we worried about this? And you know what? People come against you.
Yeah, they do.
Sometimes they get against you.
Yeah.
And you are one man, one vote. So guess what? Now I mean defend myself.
Yeah.
Against these
Absolutely.
bullies. They won't let shit go.
Defend yourself against negativity. I like that. I like that, Rodney. Thank you. How do I defend myself? Face my emotions. Right? Do the next right thing. Exactly what we've talked about. Stay away from toxic people. Do self-care. When we stay in the present, we're better able to handle what's going on. And Holly says self-care grows self-security. You're right. Not to isolate, but to fix our hearts in managing and returning the boundaries that are safe with others, even if they don't like it.
And what direction should we go on self-care?
Away from people.
The resources that will help us do this.
That's right.
Can you
Yes.
repeat that, please? Just
Stay grounded. Stay grounded
Yeah, grounded.
in the
in the
present.
present. In the
To
present.
defend myself against negativity.
From toxic people. Absolutely. Defend myself. Right? I am the knight in shining armor in my life. I'm the one that's got to come in and make it right. Because I'm responsible for me today. I'm responsible for me today. And that's important.
Surprisingly enough, I'm 56 years old.
I know we shouldn't have lived this long, huh?
Man, fuck yeah.
Here's one. Observe the situation as an outsider. Take a step back and look at it. Right? Take a step out of it.
That means that speaks volume. Because sometimes you got to step back and look at your work.
Yes.
You got to see what, this is flowing this way and how this is supposed to meet up. And this is what artists do. We step back from our canvas sometimes and look at our work that we're doing, and then we step back up on it. And then we finish the work. And this is just how my artist mind thinks in life. And life is like that. You might step back and you say, oh, I didn't notice that. Niece picks this beautiful landscaping around. It's beautiful. I didn't take it all in one day.
Yeah.
I went day by day by day by day. Like showed up here, and it's beautiful.
We
here.
take-
It's relaxing.
We take a step back. We take a step back. We observe as an outsider, as somebody that's not in the shit. Take myself out of that shit so I can look at it better. So I can look at it better. Get a better perspective. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So take a step back. Do it. Just take action. When you're going through hell, keep walking. When you're going through hell, keep walking.
Yeah, take a step back and look at this. And then I did it, then I said, I'm gonna go over to my girl. Well, I gotta
Yeah.
go.
We've got a choice today. We've got a choice today what we do, right? Just take action. I don't know what to do. Do something. Do anything. I was at, when I was fresh in recovery, I was at a meeting and I was all tore up. I was just telling everybody my problems and all that. You know, it's impossible. I'll never get through this. And I don't know what to do to make this right. It's so overwhelming.
Overwhelming.
And
why always
yep.
comes down to that word.
Overwhelming.
I don't know what to do.
That's right. And she took her hand and put it on mine. And she said, honey, just do what's in front of you.
Yeah.
Just do what is it I have to do right now in the present where my feet are? What's something I can do to better the situation? Right? Better the situation. Absolutely. Holly says become a fire walker. Walking through it.
I mean, imagine the dog almost had kittens.
It was amazing. Remember that you are not your difficult time. This isn't you. This is a thing, right? Shame and guilt over difficulties can happen. So remember that you are not the situation.
Yeah.
The last one is good. I like this one. Remember that everyone heals differently.
Everyone what?
Heals differently.
It's the same story, so.
Well, we've got a thing in common.
Oh, better word.
Fear, disrespect, anger, loneliness, sadness, right? We may not have the exact situation, but I can understand those things.
Hey, but they can get on top of what I'm talking about. When I tell them that, they say, hey, I'm on top of that. I'm on top of that right now.
Well, it's about, remember I said that it is about trudging the road to happy destiny.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's what I got to do. I got to keep going. How do you get through hell? You keep going. Anybody got anything to say about hell or the shit?
It's deep.
It's deep. It's deep. It's deep.
You know, it ain't that deep.
Mhm.
It's deep right now.
It's deep. It is deep. It is deep. But we can have some control. I can control some things. And that's what this is all about. What can I do to be in control of those emotions so I don't lose my shit?
I think hell is holds a purpose for some people because it can reinvent you.
Yeah.
You can be stuck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you may need to
Go through
become
trudge.
Phoenix again.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Hot fire.
We got to keep going. Got to keep pushing because the other side is beautiful.
I need fire.
The other side of that mountain is beautiful. Trust me, recovery, once I got through that major shit, my bottom, once I got through that and into recovery, I was okay, right? I was better and I had more resources.
And Quincy, Curtis, that's not a joke. His name Curtis was I told him, but he made a point there, Sean. You know?
Yes.
We got to be reborn.
Nice. Trudge through.
You know,
Yeah.
we gotta be reborn. We gotta be going to fire. We
Yes.
got Phoenix up.
I like the Phoenix. I like the
Yeah,
Phoenix.
I love the Phoenix. I always was a Phoenix fan.
Yes. That's a cool vision for me.
Yeah.
I see that now. And when I'm in it, I want to see that. I like that. Thank you. Rebirth. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being out there. All the conversation we had, and I appreciate it. Come by next week, same time, same place, and share love. Now let me see if I can turn this off with my left hand.